This is an explanation of how to work problem number 22, which is very confusing in the answer key, and for that I apologize. I did not make out that answer key. It was just the quickest way to get the answers to you. The answers to number 22 are correct. The undefined values and the solutions given on the key are correct, but I agree the solution as shown is very confusing. So let me see if I can explain to you how to do this problem. The original problem is 2 plus 5 over x is equal to x plus 3. And you need to just pretend that 6 is not even there, and that's 6x, and the next step's not even there because it doesn't belong. So here's how we actually proceed to do the problem. The first thing we're going to do is ask ourselves what values of x would cause this equation or any part of it to be undefined. And that answer is if x is equal to 0, then 5 over x would be undefined. So that's why it says that for answer A, undefined values, x cannot be 0. Then for the next part, what we want to do is since there is one single denominator in this whole equation, we want to multiply by that denominator. It's equivalent to multiplying by the LCD. So when we do that, we're going to multiply every term in this entire equation by x, which means we're going to take x and multiply it times 2, and we're all going to add then x times 5 over x, and that's equal to x times x plus x times 3. And of course, x times 2 is 2x. And in the case of x times 5 over x, that cancels, so we have just 5 is equal to x times x is x squared plus 3 times x is 3x. And then since this is a quadratic equation, we know it's quadratic because of that exponent. Since it's a quadratic equation, our method of solution is going to be to set it equal to 0. And in order to do that, we can either put the 0 on the right or the left. I'm going to put it on the left by subtracting 2x from both sides, and also subtracting 5 from both sides. So once I've done that, these cancel, and what I have on the left is the desired 0. And on the other side, I have x squared plus x minus 5. And you can solve that if you want to by quadratic formula. Your values, if you're going to use the quadratic formula, then the value of A is going to be 1, the value of B is going to be 1, and the value of C is going to be -5. But the way that the key shows to do it, and it's okay to do it this way because I think a lot of you probably would realize that the numbers here are your product is going to be 1 times -5, which is -5. and you need a positive 1 for your middle term. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that negative 5, and the only factors of 5 are 1 and 5. And in order to get a positive 1, then you know your 5's got to be the positive, and your 1's got to be negative. So that means then that when you do the factor boxes, you're going to wind up with the factors like this, with x plus 5 and x minus 1. And that, of course, is equal to 0. So if x plus 5 is equal to 0, then x is going to be equal to negative 5. And if x minus 1 is equal to 0, then x is going to be equal to positive 1. And that is from the 0 product principle. So I hope that clears up any confusion, and I really do apologize that I did not make out the key myself, but I was down to the last minute trying to get things done. So let me know if you have any other questions. I'll be glad to work out problems in a short video like this one.